Amara's hands shook as she held the second phone, her husband's second phone. The messages glowed in the darkness of their bedroom, each word a knife to her heart. "I love you, my only one," Kofi had written to someone named Zara. "Soon I'll leave her and we'll be together forever." Her world collapsed in that moment, but the warning signs had been there all along. She'd just chosen not to see them. It started 6 months ago at the village market. Amara was selling her woven cloth when Kofi appeared, dressed finer than any man she'd known. His smile was warm, his words sweeter than palm wine. "A woman as beautiful as you shouldn't work this hard," he said, touching the edge of her cloth. "You deserve to be taken care of." Amara laughed, flattered. "And who would take care of me, you?" "Why not?" His eyes locked onto hers. "I'm a trader. I have money, connections. I could give you everything." That evening, her best friend Nia grabbed her arm as they walked home. "Amara, be careful with that man. Nobody knows him. Where's his family? What village does he come from?" "Maybe he's private," Amara said, but something in her stomach tightened. "Private or hiding something?" Nia pressed. "I'm serious. Something feels wrong about him." Amara pulled her arm away. "You're just jealous because no man looks at you the way Kofi looks at me." The hurt in Nia's eyes should have stopped her, but Kofi's attention was intoxicating. He brought her gifts, spoke of their future, made her feel special in ways she'd never felt before. 2 weeks later, the village elder Mama Zola called Amara to her hut. The old woman's face was grave in the firelight. "Child, I must speak truth to you. This man Kofi, he's not what he seems." "You don't even know him," Amara protested. "I know men like him," Mama Zola said firmly. "I've seen 70 rainy seasons. Yesterday I saw him at the edge of the forest, shouting at a merchant. His face was full of rage, not the gentle mask he shows you." Amara felt her chest tighten, but when she asked Kofi about it that night, his response was smooth as river stones. "That man tried to cheat me, tried to sell me fake goods," Kofi explained, his hand caressing her cheek. "I was protecting us, protecting our future. Would you rather I let people take advantage of me, take advantage of you?" "No, of course not," Amara whispered. "Then trust me." His voice dropped low. "These villagers, they don't want you to be happy. They want you stuck here forever, weaving cloth until your fingers bleed. But I see your worth, Amara. I see who you really are." Those words wrapped around her like chains, disguised as silk. When Kofi proposed after only a month, Amara's mother voiced concern. "This is too fast, my daughter. We know nothing about this man's family, his past." "I know enough," Amara said. "I know he loves me." "Love that rushes is love that hides," her mother warned. But Amara had already made her choice. They married quickly, quietly. Kofi insisted it would be more romantic without the fuss of a big ceremony. "Just us," he'd said. "Isn't that more meaningful?" The changes started small. A week after the wedding, Kofi frowned as Amara prepared to join the other women for their daily weaving circle. "Why do you need to sit with them?" he asked. "You're married now." "Your place is here with me." "But I've always woven with them," Amara said, confused. "It's how I earn money for us." His face darkened. "Are you saying I can't provide for my own wife? Are you calling me inadequate?" "No, I just meant, I know what you meant." He turned away from her, his silence heavy as stone. For 2 days he barely spoke, and Amara felt like she was drowning. When he finally softened, she was so relieved she agreed to stay home. The isolation deepened like a well filling with darkness. When her mother came to visit, Kofi created an argument from nothing. "Did you see how she looked at me?" he demanded after her mother left. "Like I'm not good enough for her precious daughter. You need to choose, Amara, your family or your husband." "That's not fair," Amara cried. "She's my mother." "Fair?" His voice rose. "I left everything for you, everything, and you're choosing them over me?" He stormed out, disappearing for 3 days. When he returned, he brought flowers and held her while she sobbed apologies she didn't owe. "I'm sorry," he whispered. "I just love you so much it makes me crazy. Promise you'll never leave me." "I promise," she said, and meant it. The money vanished next. Amara's weaving income, carefully saved, began disappearing from their home. "Where's the money I earned last month?" she asked one morning. "I invested it," Kofi said casually, "in business opportunities. You trust me, don't you?" "Yes, but I should know where our money goes." His eyes went cold. "Our money? I thought we were partners. Or do you want to control everything like you're my mother instead of my wife?" "No, I'm sorry," Amara said quickly, hating how small her voice sounded. "Of course I trust you." But Kofi was gone more than he was home now. 2 days away, 1 day back. 5 days away, an afternoon back. Always business, always soon we'll be rich. One day at the well, Nia approached her cautiously. "Amara, please listen. I saw Kofi in the next village. He was with another woman. They were close, intimate. I wouldn't lie to you about this." Amara's heart hammered. "You're lying. You've always been jealous of us." "I'm your friend," Nia's voice broke. "I'm trying to save you." "I don't need saving," Amara said coldly. "I need you to stop spreading lies about my husband." Nia's eyes filled with tears. "One day you'll see the truth. I just hope it won't be too late." But it was already too late. Amara had pushed away everyone who loved her. Her mother rarely visited. Nia stopped trying. Even Mama Zola shook her head sadly when she saw Amara in the market, alone and getting thinner. Then came the night that changed everything. Kofi had been gone for a week. Amara couldn't sleep, her mind churning with doubts she kept trying to bury. She was cleaning their room when she found it, hidden in a cloth bag behind their sleeping mat. A second phone. Her fingers trembled as she opened it. No lock. Why would there be? He never expected her to find it. The messages were everywhere. Zara, from the river village, years of messages. "My husband," Zara called him, "father of my unborn child." Another woman, Thandiwe, from the coast. "When are you coming back to me?" she'd written. "You promised we'd marry soon." Amara's breath came in gasps. How long? How long had she been living a lie? She scrolled further. The messages to Zara were nearly identical to things he'd said to her. The same promises, the same words, even the same excuses for his absences. The door opened. Kofi walked in, his smile fading when he saw what she held. "Amara, let me explain." "Explain?" Her voice was steady now, cold as river water. "Explain which wife you were visiting this time, Zara or Thandiwe? Or are there more I haven't found yet?" His face cycled through emotions, finally landing on anger. "You went through my things. You invaded my privacy?" "Your privacy?" Amara laughed, a sound like breaking pottery. "You have 2 other women calling you husband, and you're talking about privacy?" "They mean nothing," he said, stepping toward her. "You're my real wife. I love you." "Don't!" She held up her hand. "Don't say those words to me ever again. Every word from your mouth has been a lie." He tried charm next, then tears, then threats. But Amara was done. She walked to Mama Zola's hut that night and told her everything. By morning, the village knew. By afternoon, Zara had arrived, 8 months pregnant and devastated. By evening, Thandiwe came, furious and heartbroken. The 3 women sat together in Mama Zola's hut, sharing their stories. The same promises, the same manipulation, the same lies. When Kofi tried to leave the village, the elders blocked his path. Mama Zola spoke with the voice of justice. "You are banished from this village and all villages who hear of your deeds. Go now, and may your lies choke you like smoke." In the weeks that followed, Amara returned to her loom. Her fingers moved across threads, creating patterns that told her story of blindness and awakening. Zara stayed until her baby was born, supported by women who understood. Thandiwe received money from the village to replace what Kofi had stolen. One evening, Nia sat beside Amara as she worked. "I should have listened to you," Amara said quietly. "To you, to Mama Zola, to my own heart screaming warnings I refused to hear." "He made you doubt everything," Nia said gently. "Even yourself. That's what men like him do." Mama Zola joined them, her weathered hand resting on Amara's shoulder. "Every woman who sees this must understand. When someone isolates you from those who love you, that's not protection, that's captivity. When someone makes you question your own mind, your friends, your family, that's not love, that's control. When the whole village sees red cloth and someone tells you it's white, believe the village." Amara's tears fell onto her weaving, but she didn't stop working. Each thread was a lesson. Each pattern was a promise to herself to never ignore the warnings again. "Red flags don't disappear because we close our eyes to them," Mama Zola continued. "They multiply in the darkness until they strangle everything good in our lives." If this story touched something in you, leave a comment sharing what warning signs you've learned to recognize. Hit that like button to help this reach other women who need to hear it, and subscribe so you never miss stories that could save someone's life. Remember, the voice inside you that whispers warnings is not your enemy. It's your wisest friend.